I'm just going to say it. I haven't recorded a video or edited a video in about a month. And the crazy part about it is not the gap. The crazy part about it is how fast that gap starts talking to you, in your ear. It start whispering stuff to you like, just wait until next week. Make it cleaner. Do a big comeback video, Terrell. People probably forgot about you anyway. And before you know it, silence feels heavier than effort. So today isn't about a perfectly structured video. Today is me refusing to let silence win. Because here's what I realize, right? Most people don't fall off because they're lazy. They don't fall off because they're untalented. They fall off because momentum breaks. And if you truly understand momentum is what motivates most people, and they let shame take the wheel. And I don't care if we talking about content or trading or business or fitness or marriage or life. When momentum breaks, people either re-enter what they were doing imperfectly or they disappear trying to re-enter perfectly. And I almost chose the second one, the disappearance. So let me be real with you. This last month, I wasn't just sitting around doing nothing. I was building. I was thinking, right? I was building. TerrellClayton.com. Go to it right now. I was traveling, fixing systems. The Greeks room is there. I was trading, handling real life. But here's the trap nobody talks about. When you're building behind the scenes, it can quietly disconnect you from the people that you're actually building for, the people who wait for your voice so they can be able to learn. And you convince yourself you'll show up once everything makes sense, or if everything is perfect. But clarity doesn't come first. Movement does. And I had to remind myself of that because the same rule applies in the market, right? You don't wait for the perfect setup for zero risk. You wait for structure. Then you manage the rest. And life works the same. Life works the same. So here's another truth that hit me. When you level up internally, right, inside of here, when you level up internally, there's often a short season where your output drops. Not because you're regressing, but because your old rhythm no longer fits your new perspective. And some people that may seem like excuses, but it's truth. And that's uncomfortable because people expect the old version of you. And you're standing there thinking, I don't even know who the new version of me fully is yet. So you pause. And pauses are dangerous when you don't name them. Because if you don't call it a pause, your mind start calling it a problem. And is not a problem, is a transition to the new you. So let me say this clearly, especially for those who need it, like I needed it. Missing 1 month does not erase your voice. Terrell Clayton's voice is still here. Your voice still there. Missing 1 rep does not erase your strength. Missing 1 trade does not erase your skill. Missing 1 season does not erase your calling, your purpose, what God brought you on this earth for. But letting the gap convince you that you're done, that's how people quietly quit the lives that they were meant to grow into and live into. And I'm not willing to do that. And brick by brick has never been about being loud every day. Those who truly know me know that I'm not the loudest person in the room. It's about showing up when it's uncomfortable, when it's quiet, when the algorithm doesn't care and you only get a few viewers, when motivation is gone and discipline has to clock in. That's how wealth is built. That's how confidence is built. That's how trust is built. Because consistency is not loud at all, y'all. It's not. Consistency is boring and repetitive and many times misunderstood until one day it compounds and, everything that you've been wanting blows up and it shows itself in its full form. And let me talk to my traders for a second because you already know this. Some of the best trades don't come at the hype. They come at the consolidation, at the boredom, at their frustration, after everyone else stopped watching the charts. And this last month for me, it wasn't absence. It was consolidation. You know, the Brick by Brick has never been stronger. The Patreon has moved to TerrellClason.com. We're here. We're here, y'all. So this video isn't a comeback. It's a re-entry. No dramatic music, no thumbnail gimmicks, no promises that I can't keep. Just presence, my presence. Me letting y'all know I'm here. Just rhythm. Just saying I'm building forward. And if you've been sitting on something you know that you should restart, whether it's a channel, a goal, a habit, a conversation, let this be your permission slip. You don't need to explain the gap to anyone. I don't care who they are. You don't need to apologize for growing. And you don't need to catch up. You just need to re-enter honestly, refocus, and momentum will meet you halfway. It always does. So yeah, this is me checking back in, letting y'all know that I'm back. Not perfect, not polished, but aligned. Brick by brick. We're back to laying down the foundations. And if you're rebuilding your rhythm too, you're not behind. You're right on time. Join us. Join this community. We're here. We're willing to be able to help you change your whole family lineage. Let's get to work, y'all.